welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make in the Instant Pot French chicken stew with all these wonderful ingredients, tomatoes and beans and carrots and chicken thighs. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with, so we're going to start with diced tomatoes. I'll put the recipe on my description. Some great looking carrots, green beans, potatoes, onions, and black olives. Now these are optional. You do not have to use black olives. They're pitted, of course. And mushrooms. Okay. Now we take chicken broth. Now this is 2 cups of chicken broth. You can do a cup of chicken broth and some red wine, or maybe chicken broth and beef broth. Okay, these are my seasonings. I have 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. Put that all over there. Now we're going to put the thighs right on top of all this. Okay, looking good. Okay, sometimes you'll use your Instant Pot and you'll see burn on the front. That's because you don't have enough liquid. Now I put 2 cups in this. I think I'm going, for safe purposes, I think I'm going to add probably another cup of broth, chicken broth. I'm going to add just a little bit more chicken broth there. You can keep on, you're only going to cook it for 8 minutes, but I like to be safe. Then I'm going to take some Italian seasoning. I'm just going to coat the chicken. Okay, my hands are washed. Now I'm going to put on the lid. Okay, so now let's get ready. So we're going to hit, pressure cook. And then we want to set it on 8 minutes. Okay, I have it on 8 minutes, and I want to make sure that the vent's closed. Now this will, okay, so now see, it says on. That means it's going to start pressurizing. So it'll cook 8 minutes after it pressurizes. And then you're going to let it depressurize naturally. You're not going to open this up. You're just going to let it go for 15 minutes. So after it depressurizes, you'll see an L come up, and then it'll start counting like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So when this gets to 15 minutes, then we'll open the lid. You can, for safety purposes, you can put it on vent just in case it's not totally vented. So anyway, let's let this cook. So it'll be 8 minutes pressurized, and then 15 minutes to let it depressurize on its own. And do check on it. Like I don't usually have a problem with it when it has the word will come up burn. If the word burn comes up, then you have to depressurize it and most likely add more liquid. When I first started to use this and I saw the burn sign, it would be mostly with pasta, and that means I didn't have enough liquid. So let's give this a try, and I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, I'm back. It's supposed to be 15 minutes, but I see that it's been 29 minutes. It doesn't hurt anything, probably longer the better. Anyhow, so we can pretend it was 15 minutes. Okay, so I am going to vent this, even though it probably doesn't need it. Oh yeah, it does, because this will not open until it's vented. So There you go. See how easy that is when it's vented? All right, it's looking delicious. Okay, so the trouble with the Instapot is not easy to see inside the pot. I'm going to stir all this together. Okay, it's looking delicious. Stir it all together. Okay. I hope you can see that. So now, this is a jar of Alfredo sauce. I'm just going to stir this all in there. Stir this all together. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I wish you could see it. I'm just going to take a fork and like break up all the big pieces of chicken. Like that. So it looks more like a soup rather than have those big hunks in there. It's delicious. See, I left this on for 29 minutes only by accident, but it's not the first time I've done that. So, 15 minutes would be the least. But it's never going to hurt it if you leave it on longer. Delicious. See how the chicken breaks up when I stir it? That's perfect. Okay, so let's put it in a bowl. Okay. Let's dish some of it out. Oh my gosh, it looks so perfect. Now this is boneless chicken thighs I used. So, there we go. The big hunk of butter bread would go perfect with this. So let's give it a taste. That is delicious. I did put a lot of salt on it. I'm like a salt addict, so you can flavor this with your salt and pepper. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Okay, please come back. See all my other soup recipes. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Crazy Good Food, Bonnie Myers. Hit the like and ring that bell. Thank you.